Hi everybody, we're live again. This is our second time going live. I've had a full costume change.
I have not. I washed my hands though.
And we're getting ready to change gears from the garden and creating some future food, which was awesome. We went downstairs, we made a live video of Heather planting seeds and getting some future food ready. And planting our garden. And now we're coming back live because we're making buffalo chicken dip.
Not future food, right now food.
No, right now food.
Well,
and
actually,
this,
in a couple hours food.
In a couple hours food. This is a recipe I've been bugging her to make for going on 6 months now.
Oh, longer than that.
Oh, well, okay.
Ever since we had it at that one Super Bowl party in Baltimore.
I love this dip. I can't wait to try it. I'm so excited. We're going to walk you through everything. As you have questions and as we go through, please put them in all caps so we can see them. Don't forget to like and share it on all of our social media stuff.
I've got this random, I'm going to keep moving my, there's this random spatula.
So we're going to get started. I'm going to flip the camera around and Heather's going to start talking and we're going to have some fun. So here we go. Whoop. That's our window.
That's the outside.
And here we go. This is the Goin Batty kitchen.
All right, so we are going
I got to get in close so we can see.
Sorry.
It's too close.
Too close, Kevin. We're going to start with 2 blocks of cream cheese.
Oh, I love cream cheese.
Oh.
Cream cheese, good.
All right, and then we are going to do a ½ a cup of blue cheese dressing. Now, if you don't like blue cheese, you can totally use ranch.
And no, we didn't go out and make our own blue cheese. We're buying the Aldi's brand blue cheese. As much as we'd like to be.
This would be good if you added like a few blue cheese crumbles in it. That would
it probably would be. That's a good idea.
Add blue cheese in here.
Katie, go milk me a blue cheese cow, please.
There's no such thing.
Oh.
Just milk the cow.
And then we're going to, I need a spoon.
Need a spoon?
I need a spoon.
She's getting a spoon, guys.
A small spoon or a big spoon?
So the ingredients are a hot, well, she's going through that.
Okay, so there was the cream cheese, 2 blocks of cream cheese, the ½ a cup of blue cheese, and then we're going to do a ½ a cup of sour cream.
Oh, yeah.
So. Okay, so there you go. And that's going to go in there. All right, and then we have, let's see. We have our chicken. Now this is the chicken that I can.
Oh, yeah.
And it calls for about 2 cups. I'm going to put just a little bit more in there because this is about 2 cups with the liquid and everything in it. Well, I drained the liquid out, so we're just going to go ahead and put that in there.
And that's ready-made chicken.
Yep.
It's just ready to go.
This has been super convenient to have.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
We made chicken salad out of it, too.
So I'm gonna put about.
Are we all out of the canned chicken?
Nope. And I'm gonna put that jar. I'm gonna put that in a Ziploc container, and then we'll use that chicken for something else. So sorry, I gotta pull my recipe up because it's on my phone. All right, and then we're gonna do a ½ a cup of hot sauce.
Now I like hot sauce.
Yes.
And this hot sauce is Aldi's kind, and we use it on everything. Eggs, potatoes, whatever.
A little bit more.
Yeah, just for good measure.
Now my favorite hot sauce is Frank's.
Oh, sure. That's everyone's favorite. That's my favorite too.
So,
you know what cracks me up, Heather, I've noticed? Yeah. Every time you and I go live, Gina starts making noise, and she's the loudest drinker and eater.
She's like, she wants you to pay attention.
So we're going to put, this package has 3 cups in it. We're going to put 2 cups in here. And then we're going to save that last cup to put on the top.
Awesome.
So.
And this is shredded cheese.
Just shredded cheese.
And
usually I shred my own cheese, but I didn't want to.
We milked this straight from the shredded cheese milking cow. No. All right, I worked way too hard for that dumb joke.
Too hard for that one.
That was horrible. Okay, I apologize.
All this stuff out of the way.
Out of the way. Clean it up. Get this junk out of here. If I could just take a moment.
Yes.
And swing over here. My daughter is eating cookie dough straight from a container.
It's edible cookie dough that me and my friend made.
Cookie dough is edible.
Edible cookie dough. All right, Mike, how are you, man? Thanks for joining us. Good to see you. The food is the star today. Who needs the game? Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that.
I'm going to turn this on, and we're just going to mix this all together.
Oh, that's awesome. I could eat it like this. That's the beauty of it, is I could eat it just as it is.
Yep.
How long are you gonna mix it for?
Until it's all incorporated.
Awesome.
So you don't have giant chunks of cream cheese in it. So the cream cheese was softened, so it shouldn't take too long.
Did you get on live? I can usually. Yeah, so,
Yep. So there you go.
that's it?
Much. The rest of it I'll make by hand.
Oh man, it smells amazing. Can I tell you that?
Alright, so we'll just...
Can I just tell you how amazing that
use
smells?
our spatula that was used for the sour cream and the blue cheese, and no sense in dirtying something else up.
Yeah. Again, this is our house, so we can lick things clean if we feel like it.
Alright, just make sure everything is...
Give him a wrench. Use my laptop.
Okay. Now, I've got my crock pot on low, and I'm going to, you're going to have to move that.
I am.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I have my crock pot on low. I didn't have any cooking spray, so I just took some oil and I rubbed it on the inside of it. So are we in, honey?
Yep, we're in the shot.
Alright, so I'm going to just put this in my crock pot. You can bake this. I would, mix everything together and then put it in the oven for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes at 350 degrees until it's like all bubbly and yummy and all that kind of stuff.
Is that the oven?
Yeah, if you're going to do it in the oven.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Alright. And then my crock pot's kind of a big one, so just kind of smooth this out, and then we're going to put cheese on top of it.
Can I see the bowl? Am I allowed to have the bowl?
Yes.
Am I allowed to lick the bowl?
You can have the bowl and the
Yay.
beater and the spatula.
Yay!
Alright, so we're going to put the cheese on top of it. Isn't it good?
It's good, but the chicken needs to be cooked.
Okay.
That's the caveat to
It needs
this.
to be hot. This is one of those ones that it is best hot.
Yeah.
You don't want to really do it cold.
Yeah, I mean this is by all means acceptable, but wow.
All right.
Delicious.
Where'd my lid go? Oh, there it is.
Let go of my lid
All
though.
right. Done.
That's it?
That's it.
So we're gonna eat that later.
Yep, it's gonna be on low for about 2 to 3 hours, and we'll eat that later when the game is on. So, yeah. So that's kinda
it.
So.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So I wanted to take just a quick second and talk to you guys about the experience I had this time. The experience I had this week that kind of made it a crazy week for us. I was walking into work. I was talking with my boss, whatever. We were getting ready. And I slipped and I fell on the ice and I hurt myself pretty bad. I have not had my bell rung like this in a very long time. It was pretty painful. And so I don't know what to say about it, except it hurt really bad and I'm feeling much better. It was about a day and a half of real pain. They took me to the hospital. I had all kinds of things done, MRI, 2 CT scans. Heather explained all of this on our live stream. I just thank you. Thank you for praying for me. A lot of people came out on our Facebook page and showed support on the Goin Batty Thrive Life page and on the Goin Batty Devo page. And we just wanted to say thank you to the community of people who are keeping me in their thoughts, keeping us and my family in prayers. And I do feel much better. There are little things that are kind of going away, but it's no joke when someone slips on the ice. I think sometimes it's thought of as funny, and to a degree, if they're not hurt, it is funny. But when I went down, I didn't get back up, and it was obvious to me that I needed a minute. And as I sat there longer, it got even more, harder. So hang on, I'm teaching Max something. You have to comment on the live stream for me to do anything with that. But you have to do it on your phone under you.
I did do it.
Okay. I don't know what else to say except the experience was really amazing in the fact that we had that support and we had that encouragement and people were coming around us. When you comment, does it not show up?
Yeah, it is not showing up.
Okay, well then we can't do it right now.
Don't worry about it, bud.
Yeah, we'll have to do it later. I guess I said what I wanted to say. Just thank you for your prayers. Thank you for supporting us while we were kind of going through that weird time. Socially, how do I say this? Hi, Mom. The biggest thing that we've appreciated about doing these videos for you guys has been the community of people that have come around us and kind of cheerleaded us and said, you guys are doing a great job, keep going. What are questions? We've, some of the cooking stuff that Heather's done that has inspired other people to get busy in their kitchen cooking. Hi, Lone Star Living.
I haven't seen Lone Star Living on in a long time.
I know, right? And we're done with the dip already, so you have to go back and watch it on the rewind because the dip was so quick and so simple that we got done with it already. But when we started this YouTube thing, we really didn't anticipate the community that would come around us, and of course, we love Big Family Homestead and Tiny House Prepper, and the Resistance Chicks, Math Faith 3. Crystal and Patrick from PNC Atkinson. I'm forgetting so many. Bandana Grandma. Two Family Homestead. Lone Star Living. I mean, there's just a massive group of people who are YouTubers that have come around and taught us and shown us how to do and encouraged us to keep going in what we do as a faith-based channel. But I don't think what we do very well sometimes is we don't mention the average everyday subscriber. The person that comes on and leaves a comment or is watching our videos and isn't commenting. You guys really, I want to say thank you to you. We're at 2,400 subscribers. And that represents 2,400 people that have made a decision to subscribe to our channel because they enjoy watching what we do and how we vlog. And I want to say thank you to that. I want to acknowledge that. I don't want to continue to always just put the focus on just the mundane. I want us to do good stuff, but this is our life, and sometimes we don't have time to sit in front of a computer and edit and make things pretty, and it's just very fast-paced, and that's why we do the live streams the way we do. But I want to say thank you to all of the people who subscribe to our channel. If you haven't commented yet and you're kind of holding back and you watch more than you comment, go ahead and just say hi. Just type in hi. We'd love to hear from you. We can't answer every single comment, but we try to.
So we try.
We sure do try to.
We sure do try.
And so I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't pause for a minute and just say thank you. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Thank you for supporting Heather and I. Thank you for praying for me while I was down in the hospital. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of those things build community and encourage us to keep making the videos that we're making. Most of you I know come to see Heather and her cooking, but there's a lot more that happens like in the kids' lives that you don't see behind the camera, and they need your thoughts and they need your prayers, and my family is very grateful. So I think that's the end of my little spiel. I'm going to jump off here because we are going to have
I want to say something real quick.
Oh, we got to come over here because they can't see you.
Excuse me. I just wanted to tell you that if you guys want this recipe, I will put it on our website.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So it's super quick, super easy. But yeah, I'll have it over there, and we'll take a picture of it when it's done so you can see what it looks like.
Hey, I wanted to run an idea by you, and we might as well talk about it.
Sorry,
live.
I'm munching on salad right now. So
you should be. we have a great website, and
Hey, Mr. Rain.
we have a great website, and I was considering putting out a couple of faith-based classes that people could take by going to our channel, and they actually have to like sign up for them, so we know that you're there, and we would do some videos that would only be available on our website, and they would be faith-based classes about all different topics, and would be definitely Bible grounded. And so as you guys are watching our videos, head on over to the Goin Batty, goinbatty.com and goinbattystore.com.
We have a question from Margaret. She says, asking for your last name to send a package. Is it Batty? Love you guys. Love your kids.
When you mail something to us, just put Goin Batty.
Goin Batty.
We don't put our last name out on the internet for safety reasons.
Because we got kids.
Well, we got there's a certain level of safety we try to maintain on the internet. I don't know how we probably need to get even stronger at it, but for now we do good. I think we do okay. People
have sent it to Goin Batty, and we've always gotten it. So
you can put Goin Batty, Kevin and Heather underneath it, but that's kind of where we're at, and that's why is it Rain Country.
I need to get a little fangirl here for a minute.
What?
I love Heidi from Rain Country Home. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I know I'm getting like weird.
Yeah,
but like
a little bit.
No, I love her sewing videos and like all those stuff. Like I know she's probably about not that much older than me, but I want to be her when I grow up. But like she made inserts for her shoes, and I'm like, that's brilliant. My boy's feet stink, and I need to make those so I can just throw them in the wash machine.
That's awesome.
No, she has some great videos.
She says, "Oh wow, I do not know how much I needed that today."
Oh well, your sewing videos, and she makes her own like tinctures, and oh my gosh, I'm like every time and I don't comment very often because like I'm one of those people that I just kind of creep and don't comment, but I love watching her stuff. I love watching her stuff.
Well, Mr. Rain said that's why they don't give out their names as well.
Yeah.
Because the creepers like her.
The creepers like me. So,
well, I have to admit, we've watched Rain Country for a long time.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. It's probably been, but we've been on YouTube for what, about 2 years
approximately.
For us, it's a long time, but it's a bit. But those were some of those. She was one of those people that I was like, I can do this. I can plant a garden. I can start canning stuff. So just so that you were an inspiration to me into getting in. And though we are in a city environment, I'm still trying to grow as much as I can for my family. So
and if you would check out the canning meat videos.
I did it for the first time. Yeah. And I was so excited.
Yeah, and
it was a lot easier than what I thought it would be. I canned chicken first.
Yep.
Because I'm like, this is my white whale. I'm scared of chicken. I'm scared it's gonna, and we actually just used it in our buffalo chicken dip.
Yep.
So that was awesome. Well,
it's our channel's all about life as it goes and all that we learn, and you guys as a community, the 2,400 subscribers and all the ones that have influenced us. Keep encouraging us, keep encouraging each other. We're kind of a unique spot where we don't get a lot of negative nillies on our channel, and if we do, ban, bach, and delete. But for the most part, we have a ton of people who are constantly sending to us great wishes and encouragement. Someone let
the dog out. She's over here like singing at the door that she has to poop.
It's not until we get on the camera live that Gina needs something.
Every time.
So it's just one of those. That's him.
Okay, Max.
But he's being us right now. So Max is moderating for us.
Hi, Janet. So like I said, we just this video actually us talking is longer than the actual cooking part.
Yeah, it totally is.
So
at the very beginning, Heather's going to show you. If you go back for the rewind, she's going to show you the buffalo chicken dip. But let's give them a quick.
Okay, so it is. I did it in my crock pot. it can be done in the oven, but I had a crock pot that I didn't have any cooking spray, so I just took some oil and I rubbed the inside of it. In my mixer, I did 2 blocks of cream cheese.
And this is at the beginning of this video.
Yeah, very beginning. It was super quick. 2 blocks of cream cheese, a half a cup of blue cheese dressing.
Or you could use ranch if you don't like blue cheese.
Yeah, if you don't like blue cheese, a half a cup of
sour cream.
Sour cream. And then I did 2 cups of chicken.
Yep.
And it was my canned chicken. I'm so excited.
Yes.
And then a half a cup of hot sauce. We put a little more in it because we like ours a little spicy. And then it was 2 cups of, you could use cheddar cheese. You could use, we used Colby Jack. It actually called for pepper jack cheese to give it a little more spice to it.
Yep.
But I couldn't find that shredded, and I didn't want to shred it myself. So,
not today.
Not
today. Is not
it's
the
been,
day.
It's been one of those crazy weeks where I was
has.
like, yes, the canned chicken is much better than anything I've ever bought anywhere.
Yeah.
Like we've made chicken salad, and my kids were like, we're never going back.
Awesome.
So, you know.
Well, it's so convenient.
Yeah.
I mean, and we still have some back there, right?
So
We still
anyway,
have some
was
left.
that it? Was that it? Okay, and then
the hot sauce.
Oh, I almost fell over.
And then we're gonna turn the camera around. We're gonna show you the crock pot, and Heather, why don't you finish describing it?
Well, hold on. It's got the 2 cups of cheese in it. You mix it up in your mixer, and then you put it in your crock pot, and then you cover it with the last cup of cheese.
Yeah.
If you want to do it in the oven, you would just put it in a greased dish.
Yep.
And you would cover it with the cheese, and I would bake it at 350 for about 20 minutes until the cheese gets all like bubbly and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So just keep on for a minute. We're gonna turn the camera around so you can see it in the crock pot.
Yes, Rain Country. I just did ground beef too, and we used it for taco night the other night. So and it's really, really good.
That's just gonna sit there for the next 3 hours.
Yep, until it's all bubbly and
gooey and yummy. And that's going to be part of what we do for our Super Bowl fun.
Mr. Rain says that canned chicken is a lot easier to take care of.
It sure it poops a lot less, I'll tell you that. We desperately miss keeping chickens, and we desperately miss having the country life, but we try to create it in what we do around here as much as we can.
Maybe sometime we need to do just kind of like our story of how we have come to where we are.
Yeah.
And because
that would be interesting.
We have not always been city dwellers, and we are not planning to always be city dwellers.
Yeah.
We one time had land out in the country.
Yep.
And we could do that at some point, but probably today is not the day. So.
Yeah, life changed, and we had a lot going on. So thank you for the community that you guys have been to us. Continue to encourage us and each other. You know, if there's a channel out there that needs encouragement today, go over there and comment and just say hi. Don't be afraid to send us emails. We talk a lot back and forth to people through email. info.goinbatty@gmail.com. Max, could you put that up, please? info.goinbatty@gmail.com. I caught him eating your salad just now.
Dude, that's
Max
my salad.
Max was scarfing on Heather's salad just now. And so, take a minute and send us an email. Ask us a question. Tell us your story. Whatever.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Rain Country was saying, "Yep, got to do what you can,
Is there any
where
caps
you're
in that?
at."
What?
What's more important?
No, caps never matter
Wait,
in any
what?
email. They're always
I'm sorry.
lowercase.
I'm trying to.
No, he's talking to me. You keep going.
Well, Heidi was just saying it's better to do what you can with what you have where you're at than having all of this acreage and not doing anything with it, which is so true.
Yeah.
So true. So, like I said, we're like on about 1/4 of an acre right now, and I've got big plans for our little backyard.
Yeah.
I planted. We were the weird family in the neighborhood. I had tomato plants all in my front yard. Like I had no flowers. I had some herbs.
Yeah.
And we had some tomato plants that they grew to be almost 6 foot tall.
Oh,
and
they're
so
everywhere.
I mean, they were like this, and people would like walk by our house and were like, "What kind of plants are those?" I'm like, tomato plants. But it's what got the most sun. So,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think this year we're going to turn the front flower beds into our herb garden, and then maybe because we had really good luck with tomato plants in the straw bales.
Yeah.
And the cucumbers too, not so much peppers, but.
Excuse me just a minute.
So we're gonna continue to just kind of work with what we got and do what we can and learn what we can. It's just such a learning process for me because like I'm not a prolific gardener yet.
So that's our email that just came up.
Yeah.
info.goinbatty@gmail.com. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Heidi. She said we're setting an example for our neighbors and hopefully inspiring them.
Well, and there's, it's interesting. We live in an interesting neighborhood because I can go 5 blocks that way, and there's a garden bigger than our house. In someone's side yard. It's really great.
They've torn up every bit of like grass and they've planted.
Every
and
bit
I'm
of
like,
grass.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
And we'll do it when we can because it's a juggle sometimes to have it that big.
Yeah.
But I tell you, I miss keeping chickens so much. I tell you, it's been one of those things.
We can't have them. And we can't even really sneak and have them because we live on a corner lot.
Yeah.
So everyone sees what we're doing.
And we're not going to...
and we're not going to break the law either.
Right.
You know?
We will, at some point, be blessed with that opportunity again, and we'll enjoy it. But in the meantime, we're going to keep vlogging about our life, and we hope that you guys will join us. Thank you for being a part of our channel. Thank you for being a part of our quail. I have thought about quail.
Yeah.
Quail is an opportunity. The problem I have with quail is I have to save up for a little more equipment because quail, to my understanding, don't get broody. Now, if I'm wrong, tell me because I'd love to know if they can hatch their own eggs.
But how many quail would we need?
I don't know. How many can we eat?
Well, aren't we doing it for eggs?
Well, we can do both.
Meat?
I would say 6. They're little eggs too.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this later. But I mean, the eggs themselves. I mean, I've heard great things. I've heard good feedback and I've heard bad feedback. I've heard people that love quail eggs. I've heard people that hate quail eggs. I've heard people that love keeping quail that hate keeping quail. I would love to try it. I mean, we tried keeping rabbits.
They're saying that Mr. Rain says that quail is quiet, and I think there's certain things where it's like if it's a pet.
Yeah, if it's considered a pet.
We're not going to butcher them in our backyard. So,
maybe.
3 eggs is 1 chicken egg.
Right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Miss Rain said something too. I can't see what she said.
She said that's what I have heard. You typically have to have an incubator and incubate them yourself. So.
Yeah, and so that means extra equipment, and financially we can't pull it off right now. But it's,
we'd have to have the kind of Fort Knox of like chicken coops, quail coops, because we do have a lot of possums and raccoons.
We have a lot of raccoons, a lot of squirrels.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure squirrels would mess with the quail. I mean, they're not usually carnivores.
I know, but I just despise squirrels.
The squirrels do what the squirrels do. I mean, we have corn pop up in our flower beds all the time because the squirrels just leave it there. But
they're everywhere.
But
anyway,
I mean, that's just one of the there's nothing worse than going out and finding, because we had this with our chickens, where something got into your coop and you thought you had, and ours was pretty secure, and they still got into it. And
they've done that twice to us.
We lost our Silky, and we loved our Silky. She was awesome.
We lost some back in Maryland too. Remember
Yep.
the bantam we had? That was we had a rooster, and he was this little fella. He was about this big.
We called him Emperor Peepatine.
Emperor Peepatine, and he'd walk around and he'd cheep or peep. And it sounded a lot like,
I'm a big boy.
Yeah, that was
That's what it sounded
That's
like.
what we kept hearing every time he'd walk around and crow.
Here's this. He's only this big and about that tall.
He was,
and he was trying to get frisky with like a buff Orpington, which is a huge
big bird,
chicken,
a big old fluffy butt.
Yeah, and I'm like, no.
No. But God love him.
He got by
a raccoon or a possum or something got him. You kind of learn as you keep chickens, the animals that'll get them. Some of them won't leave. Like, I believe it's a possum. If they come and attack they don't eat the whole thing. They'll eat just a part of it and leave the rest. And sometimes it's just the best parts. And so you kind of learn what predators attack by what they leave behind. So if they take if they take the whole thing,
It's a fox.
it might be a fox.
Yeah.
If they don't take the whole thing, it might be a raccoon or.
If they eat the rear end out, if I remember right, that's a possum, and if they eat the head, it's a raccoon.
So that's what I'm talking about. She knows. Ask her.
Yeah, I did some research on what is killing my chickens. Yeah.
Well, guys, we're gonna sign off. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of our Goin Batty community, and check out our website. And
it's good because I think my timer for my bread raising.
Yeah, it's time to make some bread.
Finish my bread.
Deal with that.
Yep.
So keep an eye on our website for those classes and all the other things that are going to be happening. So thanks for joining us.